Hello students! Welcome to Math&Magic. For today's video, we are going to multiply radical expressions. Recall that a radical expression is an algebraic expression with a radical symbol just like these examples. Now when multiplying such expressions, you need to observe first the form of the radical expression. This may have same indices, the same radicand but different indices, and different indices and radicands. When multiplying radicals with the same indices, it is important to understand the product rule for radicals. The product rule states that the product of the nth root of two numbers is equal to the nth root of the product of the numbers. In short, we will just multiply the radicands and then copy the index. As an example, square root of 2x times square root of 18x cubed. As stated in product rule, we will multiply the radicands of these two radical expressions. 2x times 18x cubed is equal to 36x raised to 4. Then we will copy the index. Thus, we have square root of 36x raised to 4. Now simplifying this, the square root of 36 is 6. Square root of x raised to 4 is x squared. Hence, the product of the two radical expressions is 6x squared. Another example, multiply 3x cube root of 9x and quantity 4 cube root of 6x squared minus 4 cube root of 9x squared. For items like this, wherein a binomial radical is multiplied by a monomial radical, distributive property is used. Also take note that this property will also be applied when multiplying monomial, binomial, trinomial, and multinomial radicals. Here we will multiply 3x cube root of 9x to 4 cube root of 6x squared. Then minus the product of 3x cube root of 9x and 4 cube root of 9x squared. For the product of first term, we will multiply first the coefficients 3x and 4. Product is 12x. Then 9x times 6x squared, that is 54x cubed. Then copy cube root. For the second term, 3x times 4, that is 12x. Then 9x times 9x squared, the product is 81x cubed. Then copy cube root. Simplifying these products, the answer is 36x squared times quantity cube root of 2 minus cube root of 3. Now try this. Find the product of the following radical expressions. First, cube root of 16xy squared times cube root of 4x raised to 4y. And second, 2 cube root of 4 times quantity cube root of 32 plus 3 cube root of 4 minus 3. You may pause this video while you are answering. Also, please don't hesitate to write your answers in the comment section below. Are you done? Here are the solutions and answers for these items. For item number 1, the answer is 4xy cube root of x squared. And for item number 2, the answer is 20 cube root of 2 minus 6 cube root of 4. After multiplying radical expressions with the same indices, we will now proceed to multiplying radical expressions with the same radicand but different indices. To multiply radicals of different indices, it is necessary to change them into equivalent radicals with the same index. This can be done by rewriting the radicals into fractional exponent form. As an example, determine the product of square root of 3x and cube root of 3x. Here we will first change each radical into exponential form. Square root of 3x is 3x raised to 1/2, while cube root of 3x can be expressed as 3x raised to 1/3. Next, we will apply product of a power rule. Since the bases are the same, 3x, we will add the exponents 1/2 and 1/3. Here we will change first the fractional exponents to similar fractions by identifying the LCD. LCD of 2 and 3 is 6. Thus, the sum is 5/6. Now, the expression is equal to quantity 3x raised to 5/6. Changing this to radical form, the product is 6th root of 243 x raised to 5. Hence, the product of square root of 3x and cube root of 3x is 6th root of 243 x raised to 5. Now, try to answer this. Determine the product of square root of 2ab and 4th root of 2ab. Again, you may pause this video while you are answering. Also, write your answers in the comment section below. Done? For this item, the answer is 4th root of 8a cubed b cubed. Lastly, multiplying radical expressions with different indices and radicands. Here, the process is somewhat similar to the previous example. The only difference is that we don't apply product of exponents rule or adding the exponents of each term since those are different. What we will use here is the power of a power rule. To better understand this, here is an example. Determine the product of square root of 2 and cube root of 4. Here we will first change each radical into exponential form. Square root of 2 is 2 raised to 1/2, while cube root of 4 can be expressed as 2 squared raised to 1/3. By power of a power rule, it is the same as 2 raised to 2/3. Next, we will express the fractional exponents to similar fractions by finding its LCD. LCD of 2 and 3 is 6. Thus, the expression will be written as 2 raised to 3/6 times 2 raised to 4/6. Here we may factor out 1/6 in the fractional exponents. Thus, this can be written as quantity 2 cubed times 2 raised to 4 all raised to 1/6. Applying power of a product rule, we will add the exponents 3 and 4. The sum is 7. Hence, this will be equal to 6th root of 2 raised to 7 or 2 6th root of 2. Now, try to answer this. Determine the product of square root of 5 and cube root of 6. Again, you may pause this video while you are answering and don't forget to write your answer in the comment section. If your answer is 6th root of 4,500, you're correct. Thank you for watching. If you learned something in this video, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons so you will be updated in our next learning video. God bless.